hands, right? Just like that.
Just like that.
Well, here
If
we
you-
go.
If you say so.
You're like, are you ready, Benjamin? You're like, oh, we're live.
Oh, hello. Welcome in.
In about
Dude, that's
3
funny.
weeks, we'll be doing that to people at SHOT Show.
No.
I mean, just a heads up, like, if you come on Gun Talk Live at SHOT Show, and you hear us say hitting the button,
Yes, that's what it
that
means.
means everyone out there can hear everything you're saying.
Doesn't matter.
You're live.
People are listening.
Yeah,
We
it's
believe
happening.
our fans are listening. Welcome in, guys.
Welcome in, Gun Talk Live. We're back at it. Last one of the year.
Last one of the year. It's been a great year. This year, we've kind of grown. We've got the Gun Talk Nation podcast happening. We've got Gun Talk Hunt podcast happening.
The Gundealio website
Yeah.
is grown to a behemoth to help you find ammo, primers, guns,
Primers.
stuff like that.
Oh my gosh. So I have to ask you, and we didn't prep this. There's no graphics for this, so I'm sorry.
We don't prep.
But what is
much.
your gun New Year's resolution?
Oh,
That's a good one, and I'm going to ask you guys too.
I might.
It could be dry fire for 5 minutes every day. It could be something little like that. But what is your goal this year, firearms related?
well, I know I'm going to be shooting more, and I probably people going like, how can you guys shoot more?
Well, it's better.
We're going to shoot more.
We're going to shoot more. We're going to have more videos. We're going to provide you guys more instruction this year. A lot of technique-driven videos. But I think that's a really good one. And it's the right kind of shooting. Because there's a difference between being on the range and being on the range in front of a camera.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about this because we kind of seemed, I know my stuff seems to go in spurts. Like it's like we're doing a lot of filming and I'm doing a lot of shooting
Right.
at certain times of the year. And I was actually thinking the other day, it's like, so if I shot a box of 9 a week, that's
one box.
If I commit to that, that's 2,500 rounds, 2,600 rounds
Right.
in the year.
That's great. That's a really good one to have.
And then you're always shooting every week. I mean, it's not a ton of rounds, but you're making the gun go bang.
Frank Kratke says, find primers and powder. That's his. Blackbird FPV is shoot more. So yeah, there's you guys are keep
You know
them
what else
coming.
I'd like to do? I would like to do a class. You know, one thing that I need to do a little bit of, I'd like to, just because it's fun, is do a defensive shotgun class.
That would be fun. We need to do that. That would be a blast. See what I did there? Man, we've got a lot
Rolling in.
loaded. So-
Evidently, no one's working today. You
Yeah.
guys are just slacking off, even if you're at work.
So
Don't lie.
mine is I am going to dedicate myself to reloading this year. I am going to develop my own loads for my guns that I run all the time, and I really want to dedicate myself to reloading this year. Well, obviously shooting.
I'd like to put in an order for 2,600 rounds of 9,
Okay, I'll jot that one down.
50 rounds a week.
Okay.
I'll
well,
just have the same 50.
I tell you,
Let's
the
see how
same
many
50.
times he can reload
Yeah.
this.
Don't try that with a new
The
reloader.
same 50
Don't
cases.
here. Just once a week, bring me them in.
Empty. Here's 50 empty cases.
And when you go out to shoot, they're ready.
I want to give you a chance to practice.
That's what I need.
Yeah.
That's what I need. And slowly but
Your
surely.
primers and bullets.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But it's your cases. All right.
My cases.
You're okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
fair.
Stephen Targus makes a good point. Night vision class.
Oh.
Take a night vision class.
We had
And-
a discussion the other day about some tactical night vision doing their classes and,
Yep.
and a place that they could do it if they were looking for a place in the South, Stephen Targus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
And, you know, so I got back from Vortex and we did their Edge training course for introductory long range. They offer a night vision class and they provide the night vision
Yeah.
and all the stuff.
How about night vision force on force?
Yes.
It would. I'm not sure if it would have any real normal application, but just as a fun way to shoot your buddies in the face. Don't shoot in the face.
Goodness.
How do you put
No,
on the
maybe.
force to force gear and then the night
Well,
vision.
I think you use what we use when it's because it's eye protection, and that's really all you need for that. Because we're using
need teeth.
Yeah, I mean you could wear a mouth guard, I guess.
Yeah.
But night vision, you would think it's gonna be.
I don't know. That could be fun.
Yeah. Anyway,
so this
hey,
Gun Talk Live.
Yes, get to that.
Is brought to you by Tipton Gun Cleaning Supplies. Hey, that's something to do when the weather outside is frightful.
I need to do more of
Brownells,
that.
serious about firearms since 1939. Side note, something you ought to do is, we've talked about this before.
Yep.
When you have a little downtime, go, okay, for the next couple hours, I'm taking all the guns out of the safe. I'm wiping them all down, even if they have not been shot. Just check everything out, because the worst thing that can happen is if you go into your gun safe or your closet or wherever you store guns, and you get to the back of it, stuff you haven't touched in a while, and there's rust growing on it. Don't do that. So Tipton Gun Cleaning Supplies. Also Ruger, the Max 9. It's their latest micro-sized striker-fired 9mm, 12+1 capacity, optics ready for direct mounting of micro red dot sights. It's available in 3 different models. So it's a kind of a perfect, it's that sweet spot for carrying a lot of ammo, small gun. If you want to run it with an optic, Ruger.com/Max9. Sig Sauer, the Sig concierge service from Sig Custom Works. You design it, Sig builds it.
Yeah.
Direct from the factory. You can build a custom P320, choose all your parts and accessories,
And
then
engraving.
personalized laser engraving. SigSauer.com. Smith & Wesson, the new M&P 2.0 in 10mm.
Hello.
Yeah, more power. Offers an improved trigger, enhanced grip texture, interchangeable palm swell grip inserts. Smith-Wesson.com.
The M2.0 trigger is starting to grow on me. It's starting to grow on me.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it.
And Springfield Armory, their latest is a St. Edge ATC and
It's
Accurized AR
Yes,
with free
there
floated
we
barrel, AccuTight tensioning system. Springfield Armory muzzle brake.
It's offered in 223 Wild,
Yeah.
which can suit 5.56.
Spelled like Zach Wild, I think.
Who's Zach Wild?
Steven Targus knows what I'm talking about. Zach Wild. Somebody educate KJ about
Please,
who Zach Wild
come
is.
on.
I think
Hey.
it's spelled W-Y-L-D-E.
It is.
I think Zach Wild is too.
But standard and elite versions. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the elite version comes with a LaRue 2-stage trigger, plus new 35-round extended magazines compatible with 9mm XDM. So that is a separate thing.
Extendo.
Yeah.
If you have an XDM and you have not gotten the 35-round extended magazine yet, what are you doing?
How cool would it be if they made a Extendo 10mm?
That's a lot of 10.
That's a lot of 10.
Yeah, so those are the companies making this possible.
Okay.
So we have some stuff to talk about today, KJ.
Okay, but first we're gonna go with what we are giving away today.
Oh, everybody shut up! Shut up! This is important. I don't know how he did this.
So, to end the year, we kind of actually went pretty big this year.
No, this is like giant.
Yeah. So, we are giving away a Banish 30 from Silencer Central.
We're giving away a silencer.
We're giving away a silencer.
Today.
So, you have 1 week. You have 1 week until next week to enter to win this. So all you gotta do is leave a comment. We've always been clear about that, and the winner is selected randomly.
I really feel like we should make them do more than that.
I know we really should, but
we make a sweepstakes where they have to pay us.
Well, that would be cool.
That.
Then we could buy our own Banish 30.
Damn.
I do have a Banish 30 coming in one of these days. But the beautiful thing about this is that with the Banish 30, so we pick a winner. We're gonna put you in contact with Silencer Central. You are going to get to walk through their new eForms.
Dude,
practice.
eForms.
eForms.
60 to 90 days to get your silencer.
Yeah, so 60 to 90 days you have available so you can
So if you
have
win
it
this,
quickly.
You could potentially be shooting it by April 1st.
Which also might beat my current time of a little over a year waiting on my Banish 30.
You may have it before KJ has his.
So anyway, so it was awesome to be able to work with Silencer Central to get that provided for this live, and that is only for this live. Someone's going to win it. So if and
Come on.
the only way that you are going to find out
I feel like I should
that
share
you
this.
won.
This is a big deal.
The only way you're going to find out if you won is to tune in next week.
How he gets you.
Yeah. Tune in next week, and you will find out if you win. We're shooting for next, Thursday at around 2 o'clock, around the same time, same bat time.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Happy hour.
And last week's winner is, drum roll for you,
I'm doing this one.
TJ Moses.
TJ Moses, come on over, get your stuff. What did he win?
He won a prize pack, a Christmas prize pack. So it's large. So
Got a bunch of stuff in there.
yeah.
All
so
right.
anyway,
Sweet. So we have some deals of the week.
we do have some deals of the week. So so at the end of the year, we thought, what can we do as far as going through the top guns that we shot this year, some of the top gear that we shot this year. Well, I sent it to our man Gary, who's behind the scenes. He uses all the stuff.
He's our digital guru.
He's our digital guy. So he actually sent me 2 more, and I thought, dude, he's used them, he's tested them out, he loves them, and they're on sale right now. So right now he is, our deals of the week are, and they're in the description, Tactical Distributions Carlos Ray Tactical Pant 2.1.
I just clicked on them.
Yeah, they look good. They're $59.
It's nice to have some good range pants.
It is something you can junk around, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then our other one is the Garmin Instinct Graphite Smartwatch, which is
fancy.
It's real fancy. It'll keep all your health
And it's
stuff
all
and,
blacked out.
Yeah,
Looks cool.
so it looks cool.
Tactical.
Anyway, it's on Uber sale too. I think it was
So we got
$200
links
off.
in the description for those.
Hit it up. Okay, so I think we should probably get into what we're talking about this
All right.
week.
Top guns and top gear.
In no particular order. We'll go through the guns and then we'll go through the gear.
All right, top 10 guns. Yeah, like you said, it's not 1 through 10 or 10 through 1. It's just a group. Right?
It's just a group that.
And you guys can argue about it. And let us know what we forgot, because I'm sure we forgot something.
I know. There's a lot of these companies release a lot of these.
Oh, I have an honorable mention I'm going to add in here.
Please do, because there was, and I bet you're going to, you're adding one that I thought about. And for Benjamin's ease of use, we're going to go from top down. So the list I gave you.
Here we go.
That's what we're doing. We have shot all these.
Yes, we have.
We have shot all these. I have not shot the Marlin 1895, but Tom has.
All right.
I trust Tom.
Just say it. Okay, fine. That's one of them.
No, we'll start at the top.
All right, top one, in no particular order, but it's the top of the list. Colt Anaconda. This is an extension from when they brought back the snake guns, the snake series. They had the Colt Python come back 2 years ago. And the Colt Anaconda is back. This is the 44 Magnum, 44 Special. I have a story about shooting it for everybody out there.
Please,
I don't know if you
tell.
I think you remember this. We were shooting Guns and Gear. So it's an awesome gun. And the Python is an awesome gun. This is the big daddy of that one. But it shoots 44 Special, 44 Mag. So a lot of times to get warmed up, I'll shoot 44 Special. And 44 Special still is a pretty potent cartridge. Shoot 6 of those, or 5. Is it 5 or 6 in that one? I can't remember. And then it was fine, but it was like, all right, it's pretty snappy. And I loaded the 44 Magnum and shot that, and it was great. Now, this is another honorable mention gun, are those lightweight Smith & Wessons.
Oh, yeah.
And we shot a 44 Magnum Smith & Wesson that was like 29 ounces. And I told the camera guys, dude, get it this time, because I'm not going to do like
I don't
a
want
bunch
to
of
shoot this
cylinders
anymore.
of this.
No.
It's like telling somebody to hit me in the hand with a baseball bat.
Yes, please.
Yeah, but the Colt Anaconda was not that. It was actually very pleasant to shoot. All right, next one up?
Next one up is the Taurus GX4. We had a chance to run down to Taurus and actually have a hands-on session with this thing, and I really enjoyed it. So, well on you, Taurus. Good job.
Way to go. All right, next one. Marlin 1895 SBL.
Sorry. This one made it just under the wire.
Yeah, it just came out. They sent one to Tom. He shot it and shot pictures of it. And it's in 4570.
Yeah.
Which that was the one thing that I was kind of a little bit surprised about. But maybe, I'm not enough of a Marlin nerd to understand it. But, I mean, certainly you can hunt pretty much anything around with the 4570. I just assumed it was going to be like a 336, like a 3030 or something like that. But very sweet. All right, this is one that we've talked about a lot, and you guys have asked us a lot about. The Smith & Wesson MP12.
That one was a cool one.
Brand new.
I don't know what else to say about that. That was cool.
Well, it's a brand new platform for Smith.
Right.
And when I heard, look, a year ago, spoiler, or whatever.
We knew about this
We knew there was going to be
ago.
a Smith & Wesson MP12. And I thought, honestly, in my mind, I assumed it would be something kind of like a Mossberg 500, but Smith & Wesson'd out.
Yeah.
Like their treatment on it.
I didn't expect this.
I did not expect this. And we've shot it, and it really is that cool.
It runs.
It runs great.
Too. Next one we have up is the Springfield Armory XDM Elite 10mm.
10mm.
And I guess as a caveat, you could probably fit in the new M2.0 10mm with this one because they're both really cool. I enjoyed shooting this one as well.
More 10mm love, and that's the compact version. I like when a couple years ago when they brought out their full size XDM and 10.
Oh, it was funny about that.
It's one of the best shooting 10s that I've had.
What was funny about that one was that Tom very quickly gained control of that gun.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Oh, it's gone. That sucker's in Idaho now, and he likes that.
Interesting. Yeah, he's carrying a 10. He's carrying a GT10.
Yeah.
That's one of the guns of the year. What? The GT25.
I told you earlier that I was like, I had it on my list, and then I was like, but I switched out for another one.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you can't buy it anymore anyway. It's gone.
That's true.
There may be more coming. I'm just saying.
Is that I didn't know that.
There may be more coming.
Next down the list, we're going to go with the Franklin Armory STK100.
Did you say Franklin Armory?
I'm sorry, Rock Island Armory.
Rock Island Armory.
Rock Island Armory.
The armories.
Yes.
There's a lot of armories.
There's a lot
Frankfurt
of
Armory, Franklin Armory, Rock
Frankfurt
Island,
Arsenal.
Rock Island Armory.
Yes.
Rock Island 100. This is the one where we did the blindfold test.
Yes, that one was fun.
Blindfolded me, and I really didn't know what I was going to be shooting.
You got the magazine. You were one off on the capacity.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a really nice shooting gun.
Did
we send that back?
I had to send it back last week.
That's a nice shooting gun.
They had sent me
good.
many notices on that gun. As far many hey, you do realize you still have this,
it's not
right?
your gun. You have to send it back.
But I really enjoyed shooting it because they added a little bit weight up there for me, and because I suck at pistol shooting, it ran really good for me.
Aero Precision EPC.
I'm excited about that one.
So you got it in.
Yep.
You got it all
dolled it up.
Cerakoted.
Yep.
I'm
waiting on a tool to be able to crank it down.
On a tool.
So I'm just one little piece of the puzzle that I have left.
All right. And Ruger LCP Max.
Another good one.
Okay. The LCP is a great option as far as pocket pistols go.
Yes.
Now it holds 10 rounds in the magazine. And you can get a 12-round magazine.
Yes.
And if you compare it to a regular LCP, it's not very much different in size.
It's not.
Me good.
Hardly at all.
Me bad at talking.
One that was just recently launched, the Springfield Armory SA35.
Yep.
That had to have been on
That's got to be in here. It's making a splash. And what's funny about this gun is it's a throwback. It's bringing back, it's their modern new version of the Browning high power. But what's funny about that is, I know the gun community might go, oh, the FUDs are going to be all excited. I've heard from so many people who are younger shooters in their 20s and 30s asking us about this gun.
Oh, yeah. Actually, when I was out at FTW Ranch, they had one out there, and Bradley Johnson got his hands on it and absolutely loved it. Like he was like geeking out over it. And now, but there was another young guy in the camp that he didn't care for it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's actually really cool. So we kind of differed a little bit. And then the Savage Impulse.
This is a brand new platform for Savage.
Yep.
Straight pull.
Straight pull. An affordable, like, straight pull for the everyday guy that likes a straight pull.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of the Savage stuff that you like, the Accu Trigger, the Accu Stock.
Yep.
So those are things that are just helpful for what makes Savages shoot great. But this is also completely ambi.
Yeah.
So you can swap the bolt over to the other side. You can change the angle of the bolt handle, forward, backward, however you prefer to run it. It's just very modular, and because it was such a new thing for Savage, it's a big deal. And like you said, most straight pulls that are out there are from fancy gun companies like Blaser, the Blaser R8. I think
super
maybe
nice,
the cheapest R8 you would be able to find, the real dumbed down version is like $3,000.
$3,000.
So the Savage Impulse is under $1,000.
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
Right around there.
This is my honorable mention.
Oh yes.
We don't have a picture of it because I just decided to add it. It's kind of a family of guns, but the H&K SP5, that's a semi-auto MP5, and then also Century is doing their semi-auto MP5, and shot both of those this year. So fun. Want so much.
want so much.
So
word's still hard.
Yeah, it's so good.
Actually, Blackbird FPV, I think, was asking about that gun. Because he was asking, he just got one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He fancy. Wow.
I think that's what he was asking about. I've got to go back and look. Dude, they are blowing up. Steven Targus is just comment. But
he's commenting because he wants to win a silencer?
Yes. He was asking about the HK SP5 HP or
Are we going to add new
5K.
rules that say, like, if you just say comment, that doesn't count for one of your entries?
I mean, it counts, I guess. I mean, that's the rules that were set when I announced it, so that's the rules we're going to go with.
We don't have any rules. We had rules?
Well, I try to keep it on a level playing field, as level as we can.
I like this old school gun. What do you guys think of the SIG 356?
365, Spectre.
365?
It's got, I don't know of any 356.
P365? Maybe that's a new one.
Dude, I get those mixed up all the time.
I don't know.
What rules? You guys are doing, dude, they're doing really
lever
good.
Actions. Stephen Dilworth just says
lever actions.
Okay.
Well, the Marlin was on there.
Hey, new to the channel, Mike Bronkala. Welcome in, man. Appreciate you watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. So we're gonna get on to the gear.
Yes, let's get the gear. People were like, wait a minute. All I have to do is comment, and I am entered to win a silencer?
Yes, that's all you got to do.
It's everyone versus Steven Targus at this point.
Yes. Yeah, it is everybody versus Steven.
You gonna take the field, or are you taking Steven Targus?
Yeah, I don't know. Steven Targus says, "God dang now."
Well played.
Well played.
All right, the gear.
Okay, I do have to say, I will say this, that on the whole giveaway thing, that I know some states are not as friendly as others. Like, it's just how it is.
If you live in a state where you can't own a silencer, we can't let you win a silencer.
Right, but if your name is drawn, you will receive a hell of a prize pack, and I'll give away the suppressor to a more free state.
Yeah.
So, just to be, like, fair, if you win legit, like, suppressor, and you can't have it, you'll get something.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's almost good.
I'll give him a flat brim from the top of my closet.
A slightly used. This brim started curving, so KJ's giving it away.
Out. So let's get on to the gear. Let's go for gear. This is stuff that we've used throughout the year. And I'll start the first one. The ATTN OTS LT. I wanted to hate this thing. I wanted to not like it, but I really liked it because I had a Thor LT, which is the
weapon-mounted one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I used it for observation. And this one has taken over my observation. When the conditions are right, it's cool out right now. Well, kind of. But it picks up everything super good. So I was really happy with it.
I was trying to look it up because sometimes they have deals on these things.
They do. They do. They've got refurbished ones too. When you they'll refurb one, and
here we go.
It's awesome.
The OTS LT. So this is thermal, handheld thermal.
Man.
This one is $900.
Yeah.
Dude, pretty good. All right, what's next?
Steiner MPS. This was kind of a new one for me. It's their fully enclosed red dot. I really liked it. Went out, ran it. Super happy with it. Like, it was nice.
Yep, the enclosed red dot movement is a whole thing lately.
The footprint, I'll have to get used to it. This isn't something I don't think that I would really necessarily carry on a, maybe outside the waistband holster or something like that.
Right.
I'm not going to carry it on a super concealed gun anyway.
It feels, the looks of them, I know all the advantages, but it just has a strange...
boxy look.
You're putting this box on top of your gun thing. For a pistol, at least.
There was a lot of red dots launched this year.
Yes.
And an event I went on, we got to run them and put them through their paces. The Crimson Trace Rad dots, Rad Pros, the Rad Pro Max. I got to run all of them, and I was really impressed with the ease of use. Their button system on the brightness levels and being able to find it. Super easy.
I like that they have a lot of different options as far as sizes and like reticles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I also like that in general with a lot of these optics, the whole shake to wake or auto on, auto off thing is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Saving battery.
I enjoy
especially if it's going to be on a carry gun or something all the time. What's next?
The next one's a hot topic. The next one, you either love it or you hate it, or you're in the third camp, which I have no clue what I'm going to do with it. It's the Loophole Delta Point Micro.
So, yes, way different. It's a red dot sight that dovetails into your rear sight, and it's sitting really, really low, and you look through the little tube. Now, this was one that I kind of wanted to dislike, and when I shot it on the range, I was like, I didn't think it would work that well, but it worked.
Well, it showed up in the office first thing. The first time I saw it, showed up in my office. I was like, well, what is this? Like, I even showed you. I was like, how's that gonna work? I don't see this fitting. But again, it worked. Like for its intended use.
So I think this is one of those products because it's so different that people make judgment calls on it.
Yes.
And have very strong opinions about it, and they definitely have not run it on a gun.
Right.
So before you say this is stupid, I would never use this,
run it
on a gun.
Or go listen to someone who has, because Boyd Bauer wrote a piece for our newsletter and our site about this.
And what did Boyd say?
He liked it.
I'm telling you, I'm like, I mean, maybe this works.
Come on, man.
Anyway, going to the next one. Okay, how about a trigger for Glock from like the oldest trigger company out there, Chimney Triggers. They've never made a handgun trigger, guys, and this is their first handgun trigger, the Alpha competition trigger for Glocks.
Big time.
It's a big deal.
mean, it's a big deal. And now they just released a shoe. So if you like the looks of this trigger shoe and you want more of a flat face trigger for your Glock, you can now do that for all Glocks.
Every single model
Every
Glock.
single one.
And basically also, a lot of people say, well, I don't want to change my Glock trigger, my internals.
Right.
I'm either not comfortable with it or I have concerns about doing that on my carry gun or whatever. Now you can just change the shoe, the part that your finger touches, and it's available now from Timney.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Next one.
Next one is the Surefire XH50 Masterfire Weapon Light. Now, why is this one cool? It does have integrated laser, and this is one of the first lasers that actually mounted in line with the barrel.
Oh.
Instead of being off to the side
Right.
and you have to manipulate like that, it's actually on top of the light.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, because basically when you have a laser on a handgun, you have to pick at what distance that you want it sighted in.
Right.
And if you say, okay, most of my stuff is going to be 10 yards, probably is. At 5 yards, it's not that big of a difference.
Nope.
At 15 yards, probably not that big of a difference. At 30 yards, it's going to be a big difference.
Big difference.
Especially if the laser's coming in from the side. So yeah, that's a cool deal. Now, what's this next one you got on here?
The next one is the SOG Serpent waist pack. It's a fanny pack.
It's a fanny pack.
It's a tactical fanny pack. It's
it's
really
what?
cool. No, it's like weatherproof. So actually, my wife uses this every day.
Yeah.
Every day for walking the dog. Like she has that.
Throwing stars,
Knives, whatever you need to
bear
throw in
spray.
there, you can throw it in there. It's actually really cool, really well
It's funny.
built.
I have to admit though, I'm kind of liking the whole fanny pack making a comeback thing.
Well, this was better than like something with a lot of flowers on it.
It's practical.
Yeah.
As heck, man. It's really practical.
Don't you dare say that. If you come in wearing a fanny pack one day,
This is what I'm trying to do, guys. I'm trying to.
it better be
I'm
a
trying to
tactical
warm him
one.
up.
It better be a tactical one.
But see, the fanny pack is supposed to be worn on your fanny behind you. That's how it got the name, right?
Is
but
it?
nobody does that. Nobody does that. Everybody wears it in front. It should be called a. I can't say what it should be.
Okay,
called.
Texas Huntsman actually has a good question. What exactly turns a fanny pack into a tactical fanny pack?
It's got a pocket for a gun.
Easily
Galco
accessible.
has a tactical fanny pack.
Galco has one
and
too.
I wore that sucker when I was backpacking. I was wearing a backpack that had the waist connection, and you can't carry on your waist that way. Couldn't access the gun, so
Yep.
backpack on, fanny pack on, boop, boop. Take that
Ready
there.
to go.
Yeah.
Boyd Bauer says, dude, I've been buying all the tactical bags these days. 511 Sling Pack, Rush 2.0, which I have, and that's what my PC charger goes in, which is awesome.
Oh.
New hunting pack, always looking at bags now.
Pete Barrett, I'd love for you guys to use and provide information about the Laser Max internal laser. Well, let's hold on to that. There may be some Laser Max stuff,
Yes.
information coming this year.
Probably this might be one of my favorite gear of the year is the TNK Hunting Gear Gen 2 Bino harness. I love this thing. I loved it so much I got him one. If you're looking for a Bino harness, this is a really super small company.
I just wore it in West Texas.
Texas, yeah.
And it was great.
Yep, super easy. They've got harnesses that attach to it. I actually run a Philo Blade Works knife on the side and a rangefinder over here. I've got to buy another one now too. Tetra Hearing custom.
Yeah, the Tetra Hearing stuff that we've. You've got the custom ones. I've
Yeah.
got the other kind of regular ones. But generally, with these, I don't find that they give you enough hearing protection. And I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't speak to the customs, but the ones I have worked really well.
Really
I haven't
seal it
used
off.
them. I haven't used them like indoors on rifles. But most other places, it's worked great.
Yeah. It's
Very
been-
comfortable. Wear it for hours and hours.
That's
and
the
hours.
thing. That's the thing, is it's comfortable.
Yeah.
And for me, I can't find regular hearing, so the customs have to
He's got little
follow
bitty
me.
ears.
They're little bitty. And the last one, you could say this company's launched 100 products throughout the year, but the one that stood out to me was the Sig Sauer Mod X9.
You know, it's funny. Sig does all these things, and everybody kind of gets wrapped up in their guns because they've always been a gun company. But they're doing really good stuff with suppressors. They're doing really good stuff in optics, and even the ammo and air guns and stuff.
Yeah.
But this is a cool one.
We have, it
It looks like a Star Wars suppressor.
It really does. It really does. We have a lot of products that garner, to be on this list. Frankfurt Arsenal's the powder funnels.
Yes.
are awesome.
Yes.
Those are really cool to use. And we don't have them here. They're not out yet, but they're new F1 press.
F10?
Well, there's an F1 press, and then there's the FX10.
Yeah.
That's the giant, like big
progressive
giant progressive that's coming down the pipe. If you guys are reloaders, that one will be. It'll be awesome.
Mm-hmm. So
that's it. So
let's review the rules, Stephen Targus.
Yes. A comment is an entry.
And a comment is an entry. You have to tune in next week because we will be announcing the winner next week on Thursday afternoon. Thursday afternoon. So just
tune in. It might be you.
Which suppressor is it?
The Banish 30.
Banish 30 from Silencer Central.
Yes. And don't worry, we'll get you taken care of. You're going to do the e-forms process. So you won't be waiting a year. You shouldn't be waiting a year because the e-forms process
60 to 90 days?
60 to 90 days.
Awesome.
So, and it's going to be a direct thread, so you can put it on multiple different rifles. Easy to clean. I'm pretty sure we can get the tools to break them down so you can do regular maintenance on it if you wish.
That's it for us. We will see you guys in the next year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Be safe out there.
Yeah.
Don't shoot your face off with a Roman candle. And
easy to do.
Yeah. See you next time on Gun Talk Live.
See you guys.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.